The importance of the English language. In the aftermath of independence from Great Britain, English medium schools were converted to Malay school, thus the establishment of Bahasa Malay as a unifying or national language for Malaysia. Secondary schools and all institutions of higher learning are then required to promote fluency in Malay. However, others believed that the English education opened doors to a more global perspective. So these communities opened vernacular elementary schools to teach English along with the mother tongue. Let me introduce to you the English proficiency and the Vision 2020. By the year 2020, Malaysia can be a united nation with a confident Malaysian society, infused by strong moral and ethical values, living in a society that is democratic, liberal and tolerant, caring, economically just and equitable, progressive and prosperous, and in full possession of an economy that is competitive, dynamic, robust, and resilient. And perhaps most of us are aware that proficiency in the English language is one of the basic tools to be globally competitive. The world and the English language. English language in the Arab countries. Right after the Second Gulf War, the Kuwaiti government took a decision to start the teaching of English in Kuwaiti public schools in the first grade at the age of 6 to 7. This step was followed in a hush-hush manner in other Arab Gulf states. Surprisingly, the Jordanian Ministry of Education took the same step without any serious discussion of the issue. In Syria, who maintained a strong teaching tradition through the medium of Arabic, the schools of science, engineering, medicine, and business are being taught through the medium of English. In North Africa, Arabic should remain the official language. English should be taught as first foreign language, and North Africans should be given the option of learning other foreign languages, especially French, Spanish, German, and Italian. In Morocco, transition from French to English seems to be a Moroccan government policy. In China, China's decision to make English a key part of its strategy for economic development has had a galvanizing impact on neighboring countries where enthusiasm for English was in danger of waning. 2010 estimates suggest English will account for 28.2% of the world's economy, with Chinese representing 22.8%. In Korea, English is considered the necessary means to secure Korea's position as a first-rate world nation, and it is therefore essential for future Korean leaders to master this global language. In the Philippines Department of Tourism dedicates a section of its website to promoting English language study. In Taiwan, to prosper in the globalized world we live in, English capabilities must be improved in schools and workplaces. The government recognizes the need to improve the level of English in Taiwan, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is leading the way in promoting English-speaking environments. The English language in Malaysia. To quote the former Prime Minister Datuk Seri Abdullah in 2005, he said, "Malaysians should master English as proficiency in the language is vital for success in a globalized world. Malaysia would stand a better chance of succeeding in safeguarding its interests if its people excelled in the language." Another quote is from the former Prime Minister, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. It was a keynote address at the English in Asia in 2008. It was the first international conference on language and linguistics. He said, Our people should know how to read, write, and speak the national language, but at the same time, to gain knowledge, they should learn and use English. Now the question is, why the English language? To explain the reasons, let's see the 12 international domains of English. Number 1. English is the working language of the international organizations and conferences. 2. English is now the international currency of science and technology. 3. English is the language of international banking, economic affairs, and trade. 4. It is a language of advertising for global brands. 5. It is a language of audiovisual, cultural products, examples, films, TV, popular music. 6. It is a language of international tourism. 7. It is a language of tertiary education. 8. It is a language of international safety, such as airspeak, seaspeak. 9. It is a language of international law. 10. It is a relay language in interpretation and translation. 11. It is a language of technology transfer. And lastly, it is a language of internet communication. Importance of English to prison officers and prison management. The Prisons Department of Malaysia believes that good English skills are important in acquiring new knowledge and understanding prisoners, because most literatures and studies about new methods and standards in handling human beings are written in English. English is also important to better communicate with foreign prisoners. English also helps them expand prison horizon by opening it to the world. Through English, they can exchange ideas, techniques, and methods with the other correctional organization. English is also important to sell prison products worldwide. It also helps them better communicate with foreign guests. English equips the prison officers with one of the basic tools in becoming world-class prison managers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the government organization who is probably one of the first to aggressively set in motion the promotion of Vision 2020 by initiating this training in English proficiency for all its officers in the Prisons Department of Malaysia. Let us, from the NYT International Language Training Center, congratulate all of you for being here and likewise commend and acknowledge the continuous full support of our Honorable Commissioner General, Dato Quira, as well as the Training Department of Prisons for setting off this training in response to its Vision 2020. That is, to become a world-class correctional organization in the year 2020.